coming into a comfortable seat, sitting upright, sitting tall in the upper body, if that's accessible to you. And closing the eyes or holding a soft gaze. And just noticing if there's any areas of tightness or sense of holding in the body, whether you have any aches or gentle pains. Something you want to just ease out, stretch out. Whether that's with a few shoulder rolls or a neck roll. So easing our way into a comfortable position, just allowing the body to shift and adjust and stretch. And perhaps taking a few deeper breaths here. So really filling the lungs, stretching the rib cage, and a nice gentle release on the out breath. And then continuing at your own pace, finding a gentle rhythm for these deeper breaths. And maybe using the breaths to help ease out any tightness or tension in areas of the body. Taking a deeper breath perhaps into that creaky neck, or taking a deeper breath into those tight shoulders. Sometimes if our chest has been tight because we're holding on, or perhaps there's been some anxiety there, just sort of breathing to really open up the chest can feel a good thing. So just experimenting, exploring. And equally taking a deeper breath into the upper back, stretching through the upper back. And we also might take a couple of deeper breaths down into the lower body. Perhaps stretching through the lower back. Have a sense perhaps of inflating the pelvis. Stretching out and opening up in the pelvis. And then whenever that feels enough, releasing those deeper breaths passing it back over to the body so that the body breathes itself. Feeling the body become a little quieter. And then here we can just check through the body. We want to explore a sense of balance here. So maybe just starting with the feet, becoming aware of the position of your feet. And checking in whether the position of the feet feel fairly balanced and even. Feeling as much as we can of the sole of the foot, the sole of each foot on the ground, from the heel through to the balls of the feet, and exploring with the toes. At the toes pointing in the same direction, for example, on both feet, or is one foot turned out a little bit more? So just exploring that. And then taking a moment to check in with the legs. Just gently bringing your attention up through the ankles, the lower legs, the knees, and the upper legs. And checking in, do the legs feel fairly balanced and even? And then bringing your attention into the seat of the pelvis, so where we feel the weight of the body, perhaps through the sits bones. Feeling that connection with the chair or the cushion. And then here we want to sort of check whether the upper body is balanced through the weight here. And we can experiment actually by taking our body perhaps over to the right or to the left. Feeling what it feels like when there's all the weights in one side or the other. And we can experiment too with perhaps leaning forward, leaning back. And they don't have to be big movements, but I just want to invite you to explore in a mindful way how it feels when the body is off balance. And if you lean in one direction and hold it for a short while, you can maybe explore and experiment how it feels for more muscles to be engaged. And you might even have a sort of thought, as you're leaning in a direction and you can feel those muscles engage, you might think, I wonder how long I could stay like this. Because actually we're using quite a lot of energy. So gradually making those movements smaller, more subtle, as we start to find a sense of balance so that the weight is even in both sits bones. And we might just end up with the smallest of movements, gentle shifts as the body adjusts and starts to come into a sense of balance. And perhaps when you feel there is a sense of balance there, a sense of evenness, that the weight feels even on both sides. Just taking a moment to rest in that sensation. Rest in that sensation of balance. So the upper body sitting tall, lengthening in the spine. Just taking a moment to check in with the shoulders. Having a sense of opening through the chest, lifting the sternum to the sky. And as we do, just inviting the shoulders to relax back and down. And then just seeing if the arm can just hang from that shoulder joint down to the elbow. The elbows gently bent as the lower arm and the hand and the fingers rest gently in the cusp of the lap there. Gently close to the body, not squeezing, but relaxing, resting with ease, And this is just so that if the arm is forward or back, then it's going to put more effort into the shoulder joint and strain. So if we can just have it that the arm's coming straight down from that shoulder joint, and the shoulder joint can rest there. Just resting for a moment with your attention in the shoulders and the arms. And perhaps sort of with each out breath, having a sense of sort of just releasing and softening through the shoulders and the arms. And then bringing your attention up to the head and the neck. And again, perhaps just with some subtle, small movements, you can check in with the balance of the head. And of course you can explore, actually if I tilt my head in a direction, I can feel muscles working, and can I find a little spot where the head can just rest on the top of the neck, on top of the spine, using as few muscles as possible. Putting less strain, less effort into the body. Sometimes it can be helpful to have a sense of the crown of the head reaching towards the sky. And then feeling the whole body resting in a sense of balance as best it can. Using our mindfulness, our awareness, our sense of being awake and alert, as if we're tending or attending to this body. Continuing to work with a sense of balance. So every now and then there might be another just gentle shift or adjustment. Just maintaining that sense of balance. But we also want to be mindful and careful that we don't bring any tightness or tighten in the body. So we also want the body to be in a restful space. So resting with ease. we can soften the skin and the muscles through the face and the jaw. Softening through the neck and the shoulders. And while maintaining being upright in the upper body, so we're going to be using those core muscles through the center of the body, around the spine, and around the stomach and the ribs, through the back. We can still have a sense of softening, almost like we're softening the skin, softening those peripheral muscles. And from time to time checking in with the weight of the body in the pelvis. Are we still balanced here? Is the weight still even? So resting your attention in the body with this sense of balance and ease. And the more we work with it in the body, the more we embody balance and ease through the physical aspects of the body, undoubtedly we'll start to manifest a sense of balance and ease through the mind. And continuing to also be patient and kind with the mind, as maybe it takes a little time. Continuing to feel the sensations of balance and ease through the body. Feeling the breath in the body. Is the breath balanced? Is the breath with ease? Feeling this body, feeling this breath. And perhaps together we'll take a big breath in. Nice gentle release. And then we'll bring this practice to a close. And just as we eased our way in, taking your time just to ease your way out, perhaps bringing some gentle movement in, some gentle stretches, and then opening the eyes when you feel ready. Lovely. Thank you for your practice.